Let's start with Whimsigoth, which so many of you guys commented in the last video about how much you love this one. This is for everyone who is obsessed with crystals and tarot cards now. Key factors here are celestial themes, dark colors, rich textures, and ornate metal. Movies like The Craft, Practical Magic, Sabrina and the Teenage Witch definitely all leaned into this hard. Next is Frasierbane, which is an evolution from the 90s grunge aesthetic, but it's more sanitized for a conservative audience. And it comes from mixing the name Frasier with the term urbane. It leans very corporate. It's kind of like Utopian Scholastic, but for adults. It's very sophisticated, but with a slight surrealistic tone. A lot of serif fonts. It's kind of calming, very much gives 90s dentist office vibes. Wacky Pomo, or Wacky Postmodern, will be very familiar to all of us who grew up on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. Very cartoony, very oddball, zany, eccentric, a bit surreal at times. You've got bright colors, exaggerated themes, slime everywhere. Shows like Ren and Stimpy, Double Dare, Barney, Rocko's Modern Life, all of this snack and candy packaging in the 90s. Movies like The Mask, Gumby, video games like Kid Pix, musical artists like Aqua, Oingo Boingo. These earrings are very Wacky Pomo. Groovival is a revival of the 60s sort of hippie aesthetic. You've got the smiley faces, the peace sign, 60s mod fashion that's back in style. Lisa Frank, Austin Powers, definitely all a part of the Groovival aesthetic. You've got the resurgence of lava lamps, blow-up furniture, those beaded curtains, and shag carpet-looking picture frames. In fashion, of course, you've got the bell-bottoms, the sort of peasant tops, wood clogs. Graphic design had a lot of sort of trippy, hippie elements to it. Frutiger Metro shares some elements with Frutiger Aero, which I covered in the first video I did. Except for heavily featuring 3D graphic elements, it's very flat design. It was definitely peak in the mid to late 2000s. Features lots of flourishes, blooms, very saturated colors with some black silhouettes. For some reason, it had a lot of like music-related imagery, like speakers and boomboxes, DJs. I would say the peak of Apple iPod commercials leaned into this aesthetic. McBling is a subset of more generalized Y2K fashion, but McBling is more specific and it really focuses on the ideas of sort of excess, luxury, bold, kitschy, chaotic, sometimes a racy undertone, and it's perfectly represented by the pop and hip-hop stars of the mid-2000s. You've got a lot of low-rise denim faux fur, sequins, rhinestones, and bedazzled phones, Von Dutch trucker hats, Ed Hardy shirts. A lot of association with the color pink. It was very popular with Paris Hilton. Playboy Bunny tanning bed stickers, Victoria's Secret pink wine, Baby Fat, Bratz, movies like Legally Blonde, The Cheetah Girls, House Bunny, and shows like The Girls Next Door, Jersey Shore, Simple Life, all perpetuated McBling into the mainstream. If this video is interesting to you, I want to draw attention to the Consumer Aesthetics Research Institute, who actually coined many of these terms. So if you find this fascinating like I do, I highly recommend do a deep dive on their site. You'll have a lot of fun digging in. Are any of these your favorite? Let me know.